What happened to your face?
They actually dared to do this to you?
I'm fine, Damon.
Natalie, I am your husband.
No one touches my wife and walks away clean.
No one bullies mommy.
Honestly, I could have handled Ethan and Madison myself. The guys from the airport were literally shaking. They gripped the cocktail tables just to stay upright. The woman they had mocked at the airport was actually Don Moretti's wife. They were desperate to find a hole to crawl into. But then Madison's little minion, Brooke, strutted out of the crowd.
Natalie, where did you hire these two actors? Their acting is pretty good. Do you want Madison to get them an agent? You're clearly too broke to afford your own clothes. I have an outfit I already wore once. If you don't mind, I can give it to you, so you won't embarrass yourself.
Brooke had arrived late. She had completely missed Damon's terrifying entrance. She was just Madison's lapdog, dressed up to snag a rich husband tonight. And she knew the easiest way to impress Madison was to bully me. Brooke laughed loudly at her own joke. Usually, the guys would have laughed along with her immediately. But this time, the entire ballroom stared at her like she had a death wish. Brooke noticed the dead silence, but she doubled down. She looked right at Damon and smirked.
You're pretty handsome. If you leave Natalie, I might just keep you for myself.
Her words made the corner of my mouth twitch. How embarrassing. She actually thought she could keep Damon Moretti? I honestly did not know if she was incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. Anyone with functioning eyes could tell Damon was not someone you messed with. Damon gave a low, humorless laugh. If I offered to keep him, he would probably be thrilled. But if any other woman said that, he would only think she was asking to die. Over the years, any woman who tried to throw herself at him was either never heard from again or sent somewhere far away and never allowed near him again. Brooke finally realized the vibe was completely wrong. She nervously stepped toward Madison for backup, but Madison wanted absolutely nothing to do with her. Before Brooke could even speak, Madison spun around and slapped her viciously across the face. Brooke crashed hard onto the marble floor.
Brooke, are you insane? How dare you offend Mr. and Mrs. Moretti? Do you have a death wish?
Natalie is Mrs. Moretti.
Brooke knew Damon's ruthless reputation.
You offended Damon Moretti.
She knew he destroyed anyone who even looked at his wife the wrong way. Brooke started shaking uncontrollably.
Oh my God, look at her dress.
Every eye in the room dropped. Brooke had wet herself in pure terror. Damon did not even blink. He only frowned slightly. Two massive bodyguards immediately stepped forward and dragged Brooke out of the ballroom. Ethan and Madison's faces burned bright red. Even though Brooke was the one being dragged out, everyone knew she had only said what they were thinking. The elite guests stared at Ethan and Madison with absolute disgust. They looked at them like clowns. Meanwhile, Damon's on-call doctor was frantically cleaning the torn skin on my wrist. I winced. It was just a tiny hiss of pain. Instantly, Damon and our son glared at the doctor like they were about to bury him alive.
Do you even know how to apply ointment properly?
I immediately shot my husband and son a stern, warning look. The glare worked instantly. The terrifying Dawn and the fierce little boy both softened.
Natalie.
Mommy.
They both looked at me with identical, pathetic puppy dog eyes. I let out a soft sigh.
Guys, the doctor is trying to help me. Stop glaring at him.
With my reassurance, the doctor let out a huge breath of relief. He finished the checkup and turned to Damon.
Mrs. Moretti is perfectly fine. The baby is safe too. Her wrist is badly scraped though. I'll use our best ointment to keep it from scarring.
Damon did not say a single word. I knew exactly what that meant. That was the silence right before he exploded. Standing in the crowd, Ethan looked terrified, but under the panic, jealousy burned in his eyes as he watched us together. His possessiveness was reaching its peak, but his business's survival was on the line, so he had to bite his tongue. Damon stood beside me, looking out over the terrified crowd of guests and made men. He looked lethal, but honestly, I found it kind of cute, especially with our son standing right beside him, looking like a tiny, angry clone.
I want names. Every person who touched my wife, every person who watched it happen. Speak now, and I might let you walk out of here.